Hello Capricorn, welcome to July. It's your 3-card reading for the month of July 2018. So I hope last month the reading resonated with you. I'm doing these forecasts today on the full moon, which is in your sign connected to Pluto. So June 28th maybe is an intense day for you. It's just a couple days before you'll see this video. So it's always powerful when Pluto conjuncts the moon. Powerful energy, deep things stirring inside, and it's in your sign. So you might have seen some great insights, hopefully, or a big emotional release. Who knows? But let's take a look at your cards for July then. First of all, we're going to burn our sage. Just imagine that the sage smoke is going all around you as it's going around me. It's for cleansing and protection, getting rid of negative energy, clearing things between readings on the cards. So let's cut. Your first card, Sagittarius, is the 8 of Cups. Second card, the Prince of Swords. And the third card, the Magician. Okay. Well, you're starting off the month maybe on a low. The 8 of Cups is when you feel just emotionally drained, mentally, emotionally, psychologically drained, and part of you just wants to give up. It's a card that indicates that you feel depressed and want to quit because you don't feel that you're connected or that you're one. You don't really trust that you're one with everybody or that you're accepted. So the desire or the tendency is to go, oh, screw it, forget it, and just isolate yourself. If this isn't you, this could be somebody close to you, so pay attention to those feelings, that it's very real. You know, if you see somebody caving in and withdrawing and isolating, it's because they need a sense of their spiritual connection again. They need a sense of their creative connection again. They need to feel wanted and that they belong. And the withdrawal is from feeling lonely or not accepted. So if it's you, you can remedy that, and if it's someone close to you, then you can reassure them and bring them along. Now, it could be related to the Prince of Swords, which could be you or someone close to you, but the Prince of Swords is very clever, very smart, can outwit, and outsmart almost anybody. They're sarcastic, they're funny, they're probably good with facts, master of, jack of all trades kind of person sometimes. They have their charming, witty side to them, but deep down they're emotionally pretty much a mess. They don't want to deal with their emotions, and they try to think their way through everything. And they're often very scattered, and so they make a lot of things complicated that don't have to be. So again, if this is you, then take heed that it's really time to settle your mind and get clarity on what you want to do next. If you feel like you're spinning out of control because there's too many things on your mind, too many things you want to do, then you could be feeling isolated because you've created so much of a spin or a vortex around you that it just pushes people away. There's too much going on, and people don't know what to do with you, so they just pull back. If that's someone close to you, maybe you find yourself doing that with someone close to you, because that's the effect they're having. The Magician card that follows is very good, though, because there are some projects coming. There is something with a vision that you've been wanting to do. And I think July is going to be where you're going to have to consolidate your head and your energy around one thing, one big project that you would like to do, not 50. You know, you're ambitious, Capricorn. And you are able to do a lot at once, but it looks to me right now that it's getting out of control. So the moon, the full moon with Pluto, maybe it's bringing that up for you. A wave of everything that you want to do. And it's going to be necessary for you to really sit with it and ask yourself, what things, what's the core of this vision that I want, of this project that I want to do? What's the most satisfying aspect of it? How can some of the other things that I want to do fit into that one thing for now? You know, we're not solving the universe in a day, and one project isn't going to satisfy every single need. But the Magician card, you know, you can consolidate a lot of the things that you're doing into one with your vision, and you can have a very satisfying result, probably launching something for August or September. So because I see this depression / scatter, I would highly recommend that you spend a little time in nature, some time meditating. Take your shoes off and walk with your bare feet on the ground. Sit in the park. Try to let yourself settle. And then you'll get your head clear, and it'll be more inviting and easier for people to listen to your ideas. There'll be less frustration. And if this is someone close to you instead, then try to encourage them to do the same. It's easy enough to remedy what's going on. It's an interesting fine line, this kind of concept that just came up with these cards. You know, we think about people who are like constantly inspired and busy and talking about stuff as like, oh, they're so exciting. But sometimes they just create such a vortex around them that there's no room for anyone to get in or participate, and then they feel alone with it and isolated. And they're like, what the heck happened? I know, I've done it myself at different times too. So it's time to slow down the spin and get clearer, and then it'll allow other people in, and it'll be more pleasant for you or the person that this pertains to. That was a pretty precise message this month. Okay. So just going to ask my guides if there's any other messages for you, Capricorn. I'm also hearing don't stray too far. So don't stray too far. Meaning don't allow yourself to get too far ahead of what you're capable of doing now. You know, like Capricorn, you're always thinking like 10 years ahead. Try pulling it back to 2. Try to be more present with the next, like the current chapter you're in, not the next decade. You know, that would be the example of straying too far. It could be a message even about, you know, if you're traveling, to keep it closer to home than you were thinking, not straying too far. But I get a feeling it's more like pull yourself back in a little bit to the present. All right. If you need a personal reading, a longer reading from me, you can reach me at river-rain.com. My website's below here. You can reach me also under this video, make a comment, and also you can go to Facebook at Clairvoyant Medium, Catherine Allen, and add me, like it, and message me there. I wish you a wonderful month.